Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Taken in part exchange, here we have today a Mazda 2. This is the Sport Nav Plus model, okay? Manual transmission presented in eternal blue with the black cloth interior. Now this is a SKYACTIV-G model. So this is this actually has mild hybrid technology to make an economical car even more economical. And this is a very low mileage car of under 10,000 miles. It's a city car. We know the previous owner, it's not been used for long journeys, etc, etc. And this has averaged 48 mpg. Now you're probably thinking, well, that doesn't sound a lot, but when you're sort of in traffic and just going around the houses, it's incredible, and I'll explain more of that when we get in the vehicle. Now this car is beautiful condition wise. We haven't even cleaned it. This is as the car's come in, which shows how it's been looked after. I mean, look at that, look at the brake calipers are still shiny, by the previous owner. Now, a bit of background, we sold it new. We sold this previous owner, I think, the last 3 or 4 cars. So I think she's on her like 5th car. Okay, she's very happy with the brand, very happy with the service she gets. And she's gone into another Mazda 2. I think she went for a different colour this time though. Now, these are incredibly well spec'd. They are super economical. They are 4-cylinder. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I mentioning that? Well, a lot of little cars now, and not so little cars now, are coming with 3-cylinder engines. They're turbocharged to get to sort of the economy and the emissions that manufacturers are being under a lot of pressure to produce. But what Mazda did, they went the other way. They said, well, look, we're going to still produce a 1.5 engine, but we're going to keep the cylinder, so it's 4-cylinder, so it's nice and balanced and smooth. And we're going to make it just as economical, if not more economical, than these like 1 litre 3-cylinder engines. So drivability, durability, longevity, this car has it all. Okay, now these all come 5-door. They've got a good size boot. Now let me show you. Now, I never understood why people were so concerned about boots, because it didn't really affect my lifestyle, but since becoming a father, I now understand the importance of a boot. And this boot, I could fit his pram, bits and pieces in. Okay, so it's a good size. There are some cars out there that wouldn't fit those sort of things in, and I just wouldn't fit into my current lifestyle. Now look at it, it's got this lovely dark cloth interior with almost a bluey tinge to it. I think it shows up more on the video as being a bluey tinge, but it's black to the naked eye. I can't actually see a mark on the car. Now, it's got keyless entry, so no need to take the key out to enter the car. You've got electric windows, mirrors, auto folding wing mirrors, so when you lock the car, the windows will fold in. You've got height adjustable seats at the front, which is great because, you know, there's nothing like sitting up high and then the passenger down low. You can sort of push yourself up as well, or down, whatever's most comfortable. You've got traction control to keep you on the road as safely as possible. Lane departure warning, so the car will alert you should you veer out of a lane without indicating. You've got an intelligent start-stop system, which will switch off the engine to be less harmful to the environment, but also less harmful to your pocket. With today's fuel prices, that will save you fuel, okay? And you've got a tyre pressure monitoring system that will flag up a symbol just like that on the dash should your tyre pressures decrease 4 psi or more. Okay, now 2 keys to the car. Now look, I've still got the original tag, like the little thing that when the car comes new. Foot on the clutch, press this button, and she fires into life. Okay, let me show you the miles. 9248 miles. How about that then? No miles at all. Okay, and whilst we're on the mileage, let me share the service record with you. Now, Mazda employ a digital service record. Now, look at this. This car literally does 3,000 miles a year. Look, TW White's Orpington when we supplied it. Oh, by the way, this is a Christmas car. It was registered on the 23rd. Here we are. 23rd of December 2019. So it's 3 years old in December this year. So it still even has manufacturer's warranty. However, we shall top that up to 12 months. So I have a 12 months Mazda used car extended warranty, which is as comprehensive as they come, with roadside assistance, and that's European cover, home start, etc, etc. So look at that, it was last serviced on the 6th of December last year at 5994 miles, and it's now done 9248 miles. So a full documented service history with ourselves. Now, these later mild hybrid cars come with a 6-speed gearbox. So I know that might sound like, oh, super sporty or whatnot, but it's a better drive, it's more economical, and it's a little bit more responsive. Now, you've also got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So should you have a smartphone, which most people do, you set the phone up. It's dead easy. We can show you how to do it before you set off after collecting the car, and you can navigate your apps. You can use things like Google Maps, Waze, and Spotify, and WhatsApp and whatnot, all through this system. So that's something you didn't get on the earlier cars as standard. You got a 12-volt socket there, and that's where the SD card lives for the inbuilt navigation system. Now, the car has a multimedia commander, I call it the human interface, which will operate this screen. Now, this, you can operate this system with this, even if the car is moving. When the car's stationary, you can use it as a touch screen. Now, look, we're on the navigation page. You put the postcode in, off you go. It's dead easy, okay, dead easy. But I would always learn to use this, because you don't want to get your fingerprints all over that screen. Keep it nice and clean. So here we go, applications, fuel economy monitor. Let me show you this actually. So remember what I was saying about mild hybrid. So that's the secondary battery. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars. So 5 out of 6 at the moment. So it's kind of charged, right? And it will charge when I slow down. That battery will charge when I brake, you know, slowing down for traffic lights. That therefore puts less strain on the engine, therefore making it more economical. Hence that sort of MPG, whilst doing an average speed of 21 miles an hour. So imagine on a long run, you'll be getting well into the 50s. In fact, you can, because I have done so, okay? And I drive quite enthusiastically, I'd say. So that's on that. You got your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto there. Now, don't worry, I know they're greyed out, and you normally think, oh, it hasn't got it. It does. As soon as you plug the cable in, that'll light up. All right. So back to the home screen. Music. You've got FM, you've got AM, DAB, AHA, Stitcher, which are sort of apps which I've never used. I don't know anyone that's ever used it. You've got the USBs there as well, and then you can stream your. You can also stream music from your phone. Okay. I often stream YouTube documentaries that I've fallen asleep watching the previous night. Now, once you connect your phone up, you can access your call lists, dial calls, missed calls, etc. Your phone book, and also text messages. When you have an Android phone, it will alert you when a text message arrives, and it will also give you the option to read it to you, which can be quite amusing. And then the sat nav, which we covered earlier. Okay, settings. So you can turn this display off, you can change the brightness, etc. Safety settings, smart city brake support, so the car will apply its brakes. If you're travelling under 20 miles an hour, there's no driver input. So scenario, it's stop-start traffic. You know, you're getting really fatigued. You've been in this traffic jam an hour. Your car's sort of rolling forwards, and you look out the window because you found something more interesting than the traffic jam. You get too close to the car, person, object in front, the car will apply its brakes. Now, it's a wonderful system, even though if you never had to sort of employ this system, it is recognised by insurance companies because a lot of accidents statistically happen in that scenario. Therefore, it gives it a lower insurance grouping, so that should reflect in your premium. So something to argue about with your insurers. You've got lane keep assist. It will keep, I mean, a little car like this, when you're driving along, you'll feel the steering wheel. You'll feel a bit of resistance where it's keeping you within the white lines on the motorway, dual carriageway, etc. Wonderful. I can't believe, to be honest, I'm even surprised today that a car had all these bits and pieces on, even back in 2019. You've got a wonderful sound system. You've got a GPS synced clock. that'll change itself. You've got some lovely lighting, door locking settings. Look at this. Walk away lock. I'm going to set that on, and I'm going to put the keyless bleep volume on high. So when I walk away from this car with the key on my person, so you can't lock the key in the car will lock itself. Okay, and it will bleep beep. And not a noisy bleep that'll upset the neighbours, but just to let you know the car's been locked. Okay, so this is a super low mileage, one owner, beautiful condition, wonderful spec, little Mazda 2 in a lovely colour. I do love this eternal blue colour. Now, if you're not a Mazda owner and you want to part exchange a car that's not a Mazda, do not worry. We'll give you the best money for that car here at TW White & Sons. You will get the best deal with a part exchange no matter what it is. Okay, I know it's heavily advertised that you get a better deal selling your car online. Please do punch your reg number in and whatnot, get an idea of what your car's worth, and then get in touch with us. Please give us a call, drop us an email, live chat, etc. And should it be outside our regular business hours, leave a message, a voicemail if you want to use the phone, or drop us an email, and we will pick them up and try to come back to you outside our regular business hours. Warranty we covered earlier, but there's a warranty extension facility. We've also got a ceramic coating facility. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know I've never really raved on about paint protection, but this ceramic coating that we introduced in the summer is amazing. It really is, and I would definitely have it on any car, really. I've actually done it on my classic cars, so it makes them very easy to wash, and they look beautiful afterwards. No watermarks, just lovely. Okay, we can do a video walk around, online consultation. We've got great finance facilities. We're here to help, and I really do mean that. And do check out our Google reviews, and you'll see what sort of company you're dealing with. We are really here to help, and I really do mean that. So, if you like any more further videos, photos, info on this car, please do not hesitate to ask. And yeah, we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.